The Pheno-Tracker project allows you to get high throughput data from video monitoring of animal models of human disease. So here you can see a little preview of what the analysis looks like, and if you scroll down, you'll see a lot more information about what is being done, as well as some of the history of the project that we developed together with UCSF and DARPA. Now, you can also learn more about the hardware that we use, which is an insert to the lid with these modules, and you can see how the modules that are easily detachable from the lid could be converted into multiple types of sensors like microphones, UV illuminated camera capturing, and thermal camera as well. So you can see here an example of what the full cage kind of looks like. Now, if we go inside the tracker software here, I'm going to log in with my Google account. So after you log in, you'll see that you have a dashboard of all of the experiments that are ongoing. And you can kind of go into a real-time view if you go down here to the experiment tab. So let's take a look at this first one. You see here that there are 3 cages, essentially 3 mice. Here's a principal component analysis. Obviously right now with just 3 mice, it does not make that much sense, but you can change it to the day view, and you can see how for each one of the mice you have multiple days. And so this green mouse, which is mouse 26, so this one is a little bit different from the rest, right? So they all kind of cluster right here, and here you can see that it's starting to go sideways. So now you can also go into the dashboard and start seeing what does that data actually look like. So here you have a real-time view of the cages. They consist of 3 cameras each. Those cameras capture the animal, and the animal is tracked. So when you see these 3 dots, the largest dot shows the head, and then this is the body, and this is the tail. And here you've got the data, so you can see what the data actually looks like. Now you saw that 26 is a little bit different from the rest, and indeed right away we can see that, okay, it's sleeping in the middle, these are sleeping on the side, so it does look a little bit different. This also has high temperature composed to these compared to these, so there is something going on. Now if you go to the dashboard right here, you can see a real-time view with a heat map of where the location is in the past period of time of just maybe 30 minutes. And if you scroll down, you will start seeing the data. So if you scroll, if you kind of enlarge this, you can see the area changes, and we can remove that. Now you can see the speed. Let's remove some of these. Okay, so here you have speed, size, and temperature, right? So you have these spikes in temperature, for example, which is interesting. Now here at the bottom, you have a view. This is an automated system to track different types of activities. So for example, slow movement, moderate movement, fast movement. You can see that the fast movement does correlate with temperature, but not perfectly. You can see that some of the temperature is considered to be high. Now, this could be because of the camera normalization. In the beginning, you can kind of normalize everything if you place an object with the same temperature to make sure that it's capturing the right kind of information. And obviously, once you've seen this visually, you would like to analyze and understand what are the differences between these different mice or between different days. So that's why we have here a section called analysis. You can also export the data that will come in a table format, so you can analyze it on your computer, or you can perform some analysis right here, including seasonality, decomposition, and some other types of comparisons. So in fact, if you want to read more about what types of analyses are possible, you can see some examples here. This is a time warp difference between healthy and sick conditions. You can see that some of the analysis is briefly described here. And importantly, you can develop a model of condition changes over time. So this is a little preview of the Pheno-Tracker project, and you can learn more by going to pheno.tracker.com. Tracker is with trkir.com, and learn much more about it.